YouTube, how's it going? It's your guy Nutzypoo back with another video today, and we have another episode of our Miami Marlins franchise, and there is going to be a lot going on in this episode. We are into the dog days of summer, and to be honest, the Marlins offense is not coming to bat right now, no pun intended. So we're going to look to make a couple of trades here before the All-Star break to hopefully inject some life into this Miami Marlins offense and hopefully help us for the stretch run. We're also going to take a look at how the roster's been performing up to about the first half of the season. We're only a week away from the All-Star game, so let's take a look at that. And then we're going to go ahead and play a game as well. We have our guy Sandy Alcantara on the mound against Noah Syndergaard and the Los Angeles Angels. A nice interleague game for you guys. If you guys are enjoying the series, be sure to drop this video a like and also subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already. It really helps me out and I very much appreciate it. Without much further ado, let's get into some franchise mode. All right, so the first thing I want to do here is I want to take a look at how the simulation went over the last couple of weeks, as always. So we played this game right here, 5-0 win against the New York Mets, and then we proceeded to win one of the remaining two against the Mets. We took 1 of 3 from St. Louis, took 2 of 4 from Washington, and then lost the first game against the Angels. That puts us 9 games back in the NL East, and that is not good enough for us right now. 4-6 in our last 10 is also not good enough, so we really need to turn it up. Because of that, I think it's time we look to bring in some life, make a couple of trades here to shake up the roster a little bit. But before we do that, I want to show you guys something. So in our last episode, we did player lock JJ Bleday, and it ended up coming up big for us because look at JJ Bleday there. He moves up to an A potential. He went from a high B to a low A, and now JJ Bleday has that A potential, which is huge. Because of that, we actually moved him up to AAA, so now JJ Bleday is going to be playing with the Jumbo Shrimp down in AAA. One of the things that our team has really been struggling with at this point is performance from our outfield. Now, Jesus Sanchez is actually having a really good year, 276, 11 home runs so far, still has A potential, he's 24 years old, that's awesome. Brett Phillips hitting 274 is not terrible since he came over. Brian De La Cruz hitting 231, that's not good enough. But the biggest thing is our two big signings in the offseason, Avisail Garcia and Jorge Soler, have been atrocious through the first half of the season. Jorge Soler, 216 with 9 home runs, not getting it done. 231 with 6 home runs for Avisail Garcia, not getting it done. We have to change something up here. We have to bring in someone for the outfield to make this team a little bit better. Looking through the rest of the roster real quick, Miguel Rojas, 252 with 4 home runs on the year, is not terrible from the shortstop position, but he is just trying to hold it down here until Khalil Watson comes up. If you look at Khalil Watson, he's upgrading very quickly so far this year. Once that contact gets in the low 70s, high 60s, and that power comes up a little bit, he's going to come up and he's going to be our everyday shortstop. It just has to happen, to be honest. At third base, Brian Anderson's holding it down, 251 with 6 home runs. Joey Wendell, 241 with 9 home runs. You're going to see just a normal theme throughout this whole Marlins lineup right now. No one is showing up to play. It's bad bat after bad bat after bad bat in the lineup, and that's just not going to work for us. Jazz is 230 with 8 home runs. That is not good either. We need more out of Jazz. Jesus Aguilar, 258 with 15 home runs. He's bringing the power. I'm okay with the average at 260. He's obviously a power first guy. 15 home runs. We will very much take that through the first half of the season. Jacob Stallings, you know what you're getting with Jacob Stallings, right? He is a defense first catcher, low order type guy, 246 average, 5 home runs, so he's hitting for a little bit of pop. But, I mean, we're getting what we expect out of Jacob Stallings. As far as our bullpen goes, it hasn't been atrocious. Look at this, 155, 209, 312, 237. The bullpen's 104. The bullpen's actually been really good. The starting rotation is been hit and miss, as you can see. Sandy Alcantara, 3.47 average, 4.11 average or ERA here out of Trevor Rogers, 2.45 out of Pablo Lopez. He's been our most consistent pitcher so far. 3.75 out of Sixto, and then Hernandez is really struggling close to a 5 ERA, and to be honest, I think Hernandez is going to be someone that goes out on a trade in this episode. So if he's your favorite pitcher, I'm sorry, but I think it's time we bring up Jesus Luzardo, give him that 5th starter role, and see what he can do to hold down the fort while Yuri Perez, Edward Cabrera, and Max Mayer continue developing. And then, of course, we had a couple of big draft picks that are going to come in and be ready for the majors pretty quickly. Yuri Perez with a 6.75 in AAA. He's struggling. I'm going to give him one more month in AAA. If he doesn't drop that ERA substantially, we're going to drop him back down to AA. Edward Cabrera at 2.84 is fantastic in AA, and Max Mayer with the 5.13 is not great either. But those are some of the big names right now in the Marlins organization. That's how they've been performing up to this point. But it's time to make a couple of trades. So let's go look at other teams' trading blocks so I can let you guys know what I'm thinking here. So viewing the trading block, and there's a big name right at the top that I think makes a lot of sense for the Marlins to look to bring in, especially because of how much the outfield is underperforming right now. Austin Meadows is an A potential 83 overall 26-year-old outfielder. He really fits the mold of what the Marlins need in the outfield, and he would come in and play with Jesus Sanchez for the next 5, 6, 7 years and hold down those corner outfield positions, which we need. So I think we're going to go out and try to get Austin Meadows here, and let's see what we can get done. Okay, so this is the trade I think we're going to end up making here. As you can see, Austin Meadows is an A potential 83 overall. He's a really, really good left-handed bat, and that's something the Marlins don't have a whole lot of right now. We're really trying to build up the left-handed part of our lineup. So I think how this is going to end up playing out is we're going to trade Hernandez. We're going to trade Delino DeShields, who's a center fielder that's kind of buried down the depth chart, and Jose Devers, who is a decent prospect, definitely decent, 22 years old, B potential. Obviously he's young, but he's going to end up getting blocked by Khalil Watson at the position anyways, I think, overall. So I'm okay moving Jose Devers here, especially because we picked up another shortstop, Leon, in the draft. So I think we're going to make this move. We're going to bring in Austin Meadows. I think he's going to help the squad. Let's go ahead and make the offer, and the Rays accept it. Welcome to the squad, Austin Meadows. And obviously, as a Pirate fan, that one holds some special place in my heart. But then the other trade we're going to make is a very interesting one. As I was clicking through the trade block, I saw Diego Cartaya here. And he is a catcher in the Dodgers organization who's A potential, only 20 years old. Looks very, very, very good on paper here. But as you can see, he's kind of blocked because they have Will Smith at catcher. So, long-term, Will Smith's going to kind of be the answer there. He's way down the depth chart, 61 overall. Looks like he could develop into a pretty decent hitter, and he already has pretty decent fielding behind the plate as well. If you look at the Marlins catcher position, they are really, really, really weak at the catcher position as far as prospects go. So with that in mind, I think we're going to make a move here for Diego Cartaya. Now, the Dodgers are looking for a center fielder and third baseman. I don't know if we're going to be able to do that. We might try to reload their catcher position a little bit by giving them Alex Jackson, who is a B potential, but he's a little bit closer to Major League ready, which that might play into the Dodgers maybe looking to make that move. Past that, we need to click through here and see who else we have that can sweeten this deal for them. So this is what this trade is going to end up looking like. We're going to go ahead and send them Roman Quinn because they need a center fielder, and he kind of fits that mold. He's like a 76, 77 overall, so he's going to come in and be able to start right off the get-go for the Dodgers and help them in the outfield. Then we're going to go ahead and send them Peyton Burdick, who is kind of the big kind of prospect going back the other way. 25 years old, is a B potential, but he's only 66 overall at this point. And we're starting to have a pretty stacked outfield as far as young players who are going to be sticking around for a little bit. So I think Burdick's actually going to end up getting buried on the depth chart. That's why I thought that made sense. And then finally, we're going to go ahead and give them Will Stewart as just a sweetener. He's 24 years old. He's only C potential. He's only a 60 overall. Maybe he develops into something. I could see the Dodgers taking a flyer on them. And then we're going to bring back Alex Vesia, who's a 25-year-old relieving pitcher, 71 overall. He's a nice lefty, which is big. But the big thing is you have to do it to make the budgets work. If you look at the Dodgers budget, they're currently $37 million over budget, so they need to sell off some people here, and that's what we have to do to make this budget work. So we're going to go ahead and finish this trade up as well. And that's a second trade finished up. Now let's go ahead and set the rosters, and once we do that, we'll see you guys in for some gameplay against the Angels. All right, so we are loading into Lone Depot Park now. Austin Meadows is in the lineup for the first time for your Miami Marlins, and I cannot wait to see what he can do. He's automatically the best hitter so far this year in our lineup, and it really did change our lineup big time. We ended up having to send down Cody Poteet, and we actually send down De La Cruz as well. We might pull him up and send down Brett Phillips instead. But the way the outfield currently looks, we're gonna start Austin Meadows in left field, Jesus Sanchez in right field, and we're gonna go ahead and start Avisail Garcia in center. Avisail has really good fielding stats, and he also has like 70 speed, so I think he can kind of lock down center field for us. We did definitely take a defensive hit bringing Austin Meadows in the outfield, but I guess we'll see. But we got our guy Sandy Alcantara on the mound, the ace. I had a back and forth with one of you guys in the early videos where I thought Trevor Rogers would ultimately be the ace of this Marlins franchise. I lied. Sandy Alcantara is that dude. He is going to be that dude. That's that. So I'm all aboard the Sandy Alcantara train. All right. And he absolutely throws gas, hitting triple digits regularly.
Next offering is foul.
I don't know where to go here. David Fletcher, very hard to get out. Oh, that's great. Let's go. Make that play, Anderson. Let's go. Gets across to Aguilar. That is out, number one. Had to throw a lot of pitches to get there, but, you know, it is what it is. Who do we got now? Matt Duffy up, hitting second. Doesn't look like we're going to see Shohei Ohtani in this outing, which is interesting. You would think that he'd be starting at DH. Maybe he's just having an off day.
Righty to the plate.
It's a good pitch. Let's go, Alcantara. He has his pitches definitely moving in this game. There's no doubt about that. Oh, great pitch. Alcantara comes through with the curveball. He swings over the top of that. All right, Mike Trout now, though. Trout scares me. Trout always is going to scare me. That's just how it works.
Throws it hard and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Oh, great pitch. Woo! Mike Trout.
A special player, a special human, does everything well on the baseball
great
field.
Pitch. Let's go. Strike out Mike Trout. Strike out 2 of 3 batters. Or did we get 3 of 3? No, 2 of 3 batters in that first inning for Alcantara. Not a quick inning. Had to throw a lot of pitches to get there, but we'll take that. Patrick Sandoval ends up being on the mound for... Oh, man, I did not set my lineup correctly here. I was setting it for Noah Syndergaard. Okay, well, got a lefty on the mound. Unexpected. Definitely was expecting Noah Syndergaard here, but... What you will see is I really loaded up on lefties in this on this team, so this is going to be kind of rough. I was wondering why that was so easy to hit. Good take.
Jesus Sanchez looks at one outside there.
Just under that. Okay, that's fine. Jesus Sanchez. Once again, I set this lineup to be a righty on the mound. Obviously, having a lefty on the mound really puts this in a weird place. All right, come on, Austin. First at bat with Austin Meadows as a Miami Marlin. Takes a really good take there on that first pitch. He's hitting 297. He's instantly the best batting average on our team, which is not good, if we're being honest.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone.
Right, come on, Austin.
Trying to get that ground ball double play, but in this count, you're going to have to give in.
Oh, that's a great pitch. I probably could have gotten to that, to be honest, but, you know, 2-0 count. You're waiting for your pitch. And that is his pitch. That's going to die, though. Yep. Warning track power there for Austin Meadows. I just didn't get my PCI to it. It's really hard to complain about that. But that's a good swing still. That's what you're going to see a lot of. In case you guys have ever watched me or watched my Pirate franchise from like 2 years ago on my Twitch, you know I love Austin Meadows' swing. It's, I think, one of the cleanest swings in the game. Seeing him on the trade block made it so easy to go out and get him, man. I missed Austin Meadows. That's a really good swing. That is going to be a pop out. You hate to see it. But
that ends the inning.
that does end the inning. We're able to get one base runner on with Jazz Chisholm with that first swing.
Back here at
So,
Nutzypoo Park.
not too upset about that. Two really good swings from Austin Meadows and Jorge Soler.
That one catches the zone.
I'm still going to say it. Jorge Soler, if he doesn't pick it up, is going to be trade bait at the deadline, man. Especially with now how loaded our outfield is with talent.
And the pitch.
Jorge Soler is a great player, but he's there to hit. And if he's not going to hit, then there's no point for him to be on the team. At least Avasel is a really good defensively, right? So if he's struggling to hit, you know, it's not the end of the world. But Soler, if he's struggling to hit, he literally has no place on the squad. Even as a DH, he doesn't have a place on the squad if he's not going to hit.
Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle
All right,
of the
that was a good
infield.
swing.
Took it back.
Anthony, that's Jared Walsh who was able to get on base there. Good pitch there to Rendon. Let's come back with a fastball up and in. Ooh, don't get the call from the blue. That's rough. He's running. All right. He went, but Rendon is swinging at that. Let's see if we can hit with the curveball. I doubt he runs again. Nice. Rendon sat down. Sandy Alcantara with 3 strikeouts already. Dude, he's just so disgusting. He's so disgusting. Alcantara's so good. And this curveball is moving right now. It's probably too slow to turn 2, maybe? Nah, Jazz does. Alcantara gets out of it, gives up the base runner, doesn't matter. He turns 2, and that's the end of the inning. Let's go, Sandy. All right. Jesus Aguilar up now. Has been one of my favorite hitters so far in this series. I'm really, really enjoying Jesus. He's one of my best power guys, definitely. And just like that, maybe, is that going to die? Is that going to die? Oh. Oh, my goodness. Pain. Man, Jesus Aguilar with an incredible swing just early on it, so it's going to be a pop out. Good take by Avasel. 231 average. He's hitting 333 in his last 5 games, though, which you love to see. Hopefully that is the start of something great for Avasel. I have a lot of hope in him, man. He was so good last year with the Brewers. Oh, I popped out. Just got a little bit underneath that. Those fastballs down in the zone, if they're not all the way down in the zone, it's easy to drop your PCI on it.
And there's 2 away.
Well, that's a frustrating into the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean,
Just spilled water on myself. Also, I don't know if you guys noticed, we have a new hat that just came in today. Might be my new favorite in my collection. It's the Durham Bulls Tampa Bay Devil Rays throwback collab. I'm so here for it. It looks so good. Now I understand when I was setting my lineup why Miguel Rojas was hitting so high in the order.
I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box.
Ooh, good pitch.
Out, do whatever it takes.
Circle change. The other thing I'm struggling with is Jesus Sanchez can play center field. I think he does play center field sometimes for the Marlins in real life. So, wow, perfect. That's going to be a line out, though. Okay. Well, perfect line out. You hate to see that. If I was online, I'd be big mad. But what I was saying is Jesus Sanchez can play center field if need be, and I think how the computer is setting the lineup, he will be playing center field a lot, which is fine. And honestly, if he progresses a little bit as a fielder, I could very easily see him. Wow, what a pitch by Alcantara! But I can very easily see Jesus or Sanchez making the full-time switch to center field. Like, I could totally see that. Doesn't quite have the speed. If something gets in the gaps, that's going to hurt us, but I mean, left-handed bat, and he's developing really nicely. Whew, lays off of that. Let's run the 4-seamer up on him, see if he can get to it. Fun fact, I have a signed baseball card by Taylor Ward. It is a Gypsy Queen, which is my favorite set on Topps. But he gets sat down looking. Sandy Alcantara is just absolutely on cruise control right now. If we can give him any sort of run support, he's going to be just fine today. Ooh. Got him. Close play at the plate. Miguel Rojas is able to get him, though. Thank God.
Bottom of the inning. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Jacob Stolen.
All right, come on, Jake.
And a pitch.
I do also want to hear your thoughts. We're very, very close to YouTube partner on this, which means I'll be able to monetize my channel, which is awesome. And that's all because of your guys' support, so I appreciate that. But for any of you guys who haven't seen, we did just start a new series on the YouTube. It's Career Sims. And let me know in the comments whether or not you guys enjoyed that, because Mike Trout's Career Sim was fun. We're going to drop Juan Soto. I'm actually recording that right after this video. And I'm enjoying doing the Career Sims. They're a lot of fun for me to record. But, you know, if you guys aren't enjoying them, you guys aren't enjoying them. So let me know in the comments how you guys felt about that Career Sim, please. All right, Brian Anderson has been one of my better hitters so far this year in this franchise. As far as, like, user hitters go, 3-1. I really wanted to swing at that, man. I'm so messed up because of the moonshot event that's been going on. I'm swinging at pitches I have no business swinging at just because you can muscle them out at Coors. And then I swing at even a worse pitch in the dirt. It'd be like that sometimes, honestly. All right, back to the top of the order. Jazz Chisholm up now, 1 for 1 on the day. Got a nice single in the first inning. Was our last hit. So let's see if we can maybe he can get our second hit as well. Good take.
Next pitch is outside.
Come on, Jazz. I really need him to step up, man. Obviously, he's going to be the face of the franchise. He's playing so well in real life. Get down. Nah, Trout's going to get to that. Okay, good swing, Jazz. No complaints, man. Just doesn't get down. Baseball, right? All right, back to the top of the order for the Angels. David Fletcher up first. First pitch he sees, grounds out. Brian Anderson makes the play over to first, and that is out number 1 in the 4th. This has been a very, very, very brisk game so far. Ooh, get to that, Jazz. Let's go. Deep into the hole for Jazz. Doesn't matter, though. He's able to get to Aguilar. That's out number 2. All right, now the man, the myth, the legend himself, Mike Trout, steps into the batter's box against Alcantara. Alcantara is going to go straight at him. Drops the curveball in for strike number 1. We're going to go with the sinker for strike number 2. Let's go. And now let's absolutely gas him with a 4-seamer up and in. Boom. That's why Mike Trout's Mike Trout. Lays off that. Let's give him the circle change. See if we can get him chasing. Great pitch. All right, 2-2. Mike Trout is Mike Trout, man. Great pitch. Oh, he fights that off. Okay. Maybe we can give him the curveball here. Boom. That's just not a competitive pitch. All right, let's go up and away with a 4-seamer. If we walk him, we walk him. We do not. He gets under it. Jesus Sanchez under it in right field. Love it. Let's go. All right. It's pretty hard to complain, honestly. It's solid. We'll take that. Ooh, not a bad swing. I thought that was going to hang up in the zone a lot more than it did. Ended up getting kind of off the plate. Good take for Sanchez. Come on, Jesus. I know you want to swing at this, buddy. Did hit a home run in our last episode. It's the first time I've gotten around with him. And his swing, it's starting to grow on me. Good take. Circle change 3-1. Honestly, just getting on base here would be great. I mean, if we get something, we'll swing at it. But we don't. That is ball number 4. Jesus Sanchez gets on base. Now our guy Austin Meadows up next. 296 on the season with 19 home runs. Okay, Austin. I didn't even see his home run output. OPS in the 900s. That's why you go out and make a move. And that's a good swing. Not going to get down, though. Trout's able to get down to that. God, Trout's still so good, even though he's 30 years old. That's not that old, but... All right, Jorge Soler, I'm going to be honest, buddy. This is the kind of place where we need you. Good take. Patrick Sandoval tries to get him moving at that outside fastball. He does not bite, though. 130 career home runs for Jorge Soler.
Next
That's a
offering
great
is in
pitch.
for a strike.
Circle change down away. I'm not going to be able to do anything with that. Literally nothing. Good take. We'll get back to first there. Sanchez has a little bit of speed, but not overwhelming speed by any means. Stassi was able to get over that pretty quickly. Come on, Jorge. Get something to swing at here.
And a 2-1 on the way.
Oh, he did, and I'm early on it.
Left side.
Oh, that was a home run swing. That was a home run swing.
First base, try to stay out of a double play here.
Good take.
Next offering
All right,
is
3-2 full
downstairs.
count. We are at the dangerous part of our lineup. Soler, Aguilar, Avisale.
And a pitch.
Good take. Jorge Soler is able to work a walk. Comes back and fights back to get that walk. Now Jesus Aguilar, the big bat himself, 15 home runs on the season, comes up to bat with a chance to really open this game up. Good take on the circle change.
He's looking for a ground ball.
321 average this year with runners in scoring position. I'm under it. Okay. Okay. It's not a bad swing.
Kicks and fires.
Mm.
Swing at a ball
Good swing. That's a
lifted
pop out,
center
though, to
field.
Trout. Go ahead and track back.
Trout makes the catch.
All right. Now we have
Away.
Avisale coming up. Really need him to come up, man. Like I said, anyone coming up would be solid. 0 for 1 on the day.
And now the center fielder, Avisail Garcia.
Come on, Avisale. Something the gap here. Score someone easy. Ah, I
Ground ball
grounded.
right side. They
Gosh
get the
dang it.
force, and that is the inning. Marlins strand a pair. Still no score.
Sorry, I need to mess with my camera a little bit. I needed to raise it a little bit. It was blocking some of those overlays down in the bottom right-hand corner. I do like where we've put our camera now for
And here's the
YouTube.
first baseman, Jared Walsh.
Good pitch.
First offering, misses
Doesn't
the
go
ball.
at it. Jared Walsh did have the lone hits for the Angels so far in this game.
Next offering is in for a
All right,
strike.
give him the sinker down and in.
Left-hand batter
Place it.
waits.
Boom. Great
So, a
pitch.
foul ball makes it 1-2.
All right, let's see if we can get him chasing with the curveball here.
And the right-hander deals.
This has been my strikeout pitch, and that's why. Goddamn, Alcantara's curveball is just absolutely disgusting in this game.
He was a strikeout victim his first time. That
Ooh,
one's
not where we
narrow
want
and
that. That
one.
can be a home run ball if you don't work or get that out of the zone a little bit.
You don't get many like that in
Whew.
that location.
Rendon looking to swing out of his shoes. Alcantara can let him do that. Ah, battles off that curveball. That's a good swing. Get the slider a little bit off the zone. See if we can get Rendon chasing. Nope. That was a little bit. That's an uncompetitive pitch, to be honest. All right, let's go up and in with the fastball. Ooh, that's a bad call, but we'll take it. Alcantara looking to push towards double-digit strikeouts in this game. He's cruising in the 5th inning. Really hasn't even been in any trouble yet. Justin Upton, over 300 home runs in his career. That's crazy. Whew.
Swing and a miss.
Also has a lot of strikeouts with swings like that. I don't understand why sometimes that curveball comes out way more arched, and other times it's just really, really flat, because when it's arched, that's a money pitch. But when it's flat, it's just not competitive. Oh, he's going to get on here. Gosh dang it.
Safe at first as they can't make the play.
All right, well, what are you going to do? Bad swing gets rewarded, and Alcantara is not able to make the play.
He's built his reputation as one of the top
Ah.
fielders in the sport. And that's
Gosh
a base
dang it.
hit.
And
They
now they're
stop
in.
the lead runner at
They're
second.
in
Now 2 on
some
with
dangerous
2 outs.
situation here with
And
2
down
runners
right
on,
fielder,
2 outs.
Taylor Ward.
See if Alcantara can work out of this.
Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't see a visit from the pitching coach here. Just to remind him.
Oh, I don't need a visit from the pitching coach. He's cruising.
1-1 now.
There you
There's
go.
a strike.
Give him the curveball. He's going to swing out of his
First
shoes
and
on this.
second,
Calling
2
it.
down.
He does
Next
not.
offering in
Wow.
the dirt.
Okay.
2 balls, 2
Let's
strikes.
see if he can
Now
get
with
this
2
sinker.
outs.
Nice.
In
Gets him
the
to
air,
pop out to
foul
Aguilar.
first.
That should end the inning.
Is
And it does.
And that'll
Really,
end
really
it.
good outing so far from Alcantara.
Back
We'll let
here
him
at the
keep
ballpark.
going
And
because he's
now,
cruising.
Miguel Rojas.
Miguel Rojas took one of the best swings in this game on the perfect line out earlier in this game.
Into center.
And then takes a decent swing there. PCI is just not there.
And there's 1 down.
These franchise videos, as much fun as I am having making them,
Stallings now.
they take a lot out of me because I literally don't stop talking. which I hope you guys enjoy, because it's literally just me going stream of consciousness as I'm playing. I'm telling you what I'm seeing, telling you about my life, telling you what's coming on the YouTube channel. Just a lot. There's a lot going on. Not a bad swing, but it just doesn't get down. All right, back to the top of the order. Jazz Chisholm up now. Patrick Sandoval has us in his back pocket right now. He's only throwing 47. Oh, I guess Brian Anderson's up, but he's killing us so far. Then we swing at a terrible pitch. Okay. Through 5. Alcantara's cruising too. He has so much energy left. Ooh, we'll get to that, please. Nope, he's going to beat that out. And that's 2 really, really bad swings that have turned into hits.
Here's David Fletcher. It was a healthy cut, but the same can't be said for
That's fine.
contact.
Moves him over.
Just enough of the ball to put it in play, and
Don't know why I
that's all
threw
it
that to
needs.
second.
Well
It's
played for
fine.
the defense on
But you
those
do have
couple
to be
swing
scared here,
calls.
though, because you have Matt Duffy coming up, and then you have Mike Trout coming up. If we can get Matt Duffy out here to get to Trout with 2 outs, I'll feel all right about it.
You want to be quiet out there. Not
All
bouncing
right,
around,
that's a good pitch.
not distracting
Give him
your
the circle
teammate, the
change.
hitter. Make sure that he
That's
can
not a great
clearly
pitch.
focus on that pitcher and that release point.
All right, force him up and away.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the move.
Ooh. It looks like they were trying to hit and run there, but he's unable to move him over.
Hauls it in for the out.
Okay.
Well, that was
All
a
right, Mike
pitch
Trout
that
up.
got
This is a big moment in this game, man. This could be the winner or the loss right here.
He is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Starting with the curveball, just misses. Come next with the slider. Get the call on that. Four-seamer up and away. I'm in a really good rhythm, it feels like, with my pitches. Let's give him the curveball again. Oh, Trout makes the move. They're going to score a run there, too. Dang it. All right. Mike Trout does Mike Trout things, unfortunately. Is able to get the RBI, and unfortunately give up the run on what ultimately was a really bad swing. Mike Trout gets caught stealing. Don't run on Jacob Stallings. All right, we got a hit, man. I mean, it doesn't matter. You're not going to win baseball games if you're not hitting. Go get someone up in the bullpen here. We'll get Alex Vestia up, considering he is obviously the new addition. I think we're also going to get Zach Pop up, maybe? Yeah, I'm fine with that. All right. Alcantara's going to come back out. He's pitching really, really well. I don't really blame that last inning on him at all. He ultimately, that runner gets on base because of a swinging bunt. What are you going to do, right? Like, that's just baseball. And then Mike Trout just pokes through a single because he's Mike Trout. But I don't really feel like Sandy's gotten in trouble too much in the game. He's been really, really productive. I do need to start hitting, though. We only have one hit in this game. And Patrick Sandoval is not an overwhelming pitcher. There's no reason we shouldn't be able to get to him. And that's a good swing. Get over Trout's head. Nope. That's what's happening. I'm hitting everything to center field, and Trout's just able to get down to it. That's... I mean, baseball is getting to me right now. All right, Jesus Sanchez now. It's a good pitch. I probably could have gotten to that. I thought it was going to run off the plate, though, to be honest. Good take.
Next pitch inside, and the count is 1-1.
Jesus Sanchez has so many cold zones. It's really frustrating.
It seems like within the third or fourth pitch of just about every
Good take. Four-seamer away. That's what I thought that first pitch was going to do, but it stayed on the zone. That's a really good pitch. I mean, we're starting to push. We're trying to push up Patrick Sandoval's pitch count, but good take. All right, maybe Jesus Sanchez can get on with another walk here. That would be nice. Nope, he smokes a pitch straight at the shortstop. This is just a classic case of when baseball goes wrong, man. Just nothing getting down. Oh, into the shift. He's going to be able to make that play, though. Okay, well, what are you going to do, right? I mean, just baseball, man. It's a good swing, or a good pitch from Sandy Alcantara. How many pitches? 73 pitches. Still has plenty of energy. There's no reason he needs to come out, man. He's doing so well. And I really want to get him off the hook for the loss. He does not deserve a loss after giving up 1 run on bad swings. Oh, fudge. That was not a bad swing, though. And that's the first pitch I've missed with. And it's 2-0. Jared Walsh just put that into the second deck. 412 feet, 105 off the bat. I mean, okay, fair enough. All right, we'll go ahead and take Alcantara out on that. We'll bring in Zach Pop because they have righty coming up. Man, that's frustrating.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up.
That's I feel so bad for Alcantara for his day coming down to the end of it like that. That's just not. He had such a good day and ended up giving up 2 runs. It's a good pitch. Should be out number 1. It is.
That's the first out, the top of the 7th. Justin Upton at the plate.
Good pitch. Let's go.
That goes foul. And here it comes.
Oh my God. Puts it through the shift. Zach Pop is really hard to control. That's the one thing I'm noticing right now is I'm not putting pitches where I want to put them.
1 for 2.
That's a good pitch, though.
Swings and misses at the initial offering. Next one misses.
Don't get the call.
Now it's even 1-1.
Right, maybe we can get the ground ball here.
And the righty deals. Swing
Whew,
and a miss. 1 and 2.
There you go. Watch the strike number 3. This has been a good inning so far by Zach Pop. Does give up that base runner, but overall, can't be too angry about it. He is leaving pitches everywhere, though, which is not what we want.
That's ball 1. And a count 1 and 2.
Almost takes me deep, but that's a foul ball. Oh, that's a good pitch. Not where we wanted it, but ended up being a dot anyways. Able to get over to Aguilar for out number 3 of the inning. Jared Walsh does double their lead, though, on an absolute rocket off the bat. Ended Sandy Alcantara's day. Patrick Sandoval back in. He's only thrown 59 pitches. I need to be more selective on my swings. But he's leaving pitches on the plate. It's just I'm not able to get anything down right now. Doesn't even feel like I'm taking bad swings. That was a bad swing. Didn't move my PCI at all, did I? Nope. On a pitch that feels like it probably should have been hit. It's a good swing, too. Please. Please. Good take.
Next one is off
sort of
the
change
plate,
away.
And the count is 2 and 2.
Good take.
Pitch
Good
inside.
take.
3 and 2 now.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
3-2. Could take a walk here. Or we can cruise a pitch. 89 power. Get out. Get out. Ball. Jorge Soler hits a bomb. And your Marlins are on the board. Let's go, Jorge. I said he needed to bring us something, and he brought us something. Let's go, Jorge. Not his best swing, but it didn't need to be. Muscles it out. Shohei Ohtani, not thrilled. Joe Madden. God, I hate Joe Madden. Let's go, Soler. That's a good swing, man. It's a little bit late. I got jammed a little bit, but Jorge Soler got the PCI there, and he's able to muscle it out. 397 feet, a little bit of a wall scraper out there, but it got out. That's what matters. 100.2 off the bat.
And now it's Jesus Aguilar.
All right, come on, Aguilar.
Next offering is down low. Ball 1.
I do think we're actually going to bring in the new pitcher, though. Oh, that's a good swing, too. Nope, Ward's able to get underneath that. That's a good swing though. No anger here, man. These are all good swings we're putting on the ball. let's go ahead and quick manage. Let's go into our bullpen real quick. We are going to bring Vesia in for the next inning. All right, Avisale, need you here. That is not a competitive pitch. Nowhere near the zone. Avisale 0 for 2 on the day. Looking a lot like he's been this season. That's a good pitch. I wouldn't have been able to do anything with that.
Well, I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right
Keeping
there.
pitches on the corners, man. What are you going to do?
This guy's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
Avisale maybe gets into the gap.
Base hit, left center field.
Nope. Nice little base hit, though. Finally get something down where Mike Trout can't get to it. It's not a bad swing. Just puts it right in the gap, man, for a nice little single. And that is the end of the day. Mike Mayers up next. What does he throw? Four-seam slider, cutter. Okay. Ooh. He left that slider.
New pitcher in the game for the Angels, Mike Myers. And he'll work on
All right, this is not the part of the order you really want coming up in this situation, if we are being honest. 7, 8, 9, Rojas, Stallings, Anderson. I will say I have not hit terribly bad with Rojas. He's just not a real competent hitter. Good take. Mike Mayers can throw a little bit of heat, can push that fastball up to 98 miles per hour or so. Oh, I wanted to swing at that so bad. Oh, that looks so fat coming through the zone. But we didn't. Got that eye. Got that eye. Oh.
And there are 2 outs.
I'm ashamed. I'm ashamed at that swing. All right, Jacob Stallings up next. 0 for 2 on the day. 243 average on the year. Oh, my God. He's making me look. Mayers is making me look silly with that slider, man. And I'm real scared because I do not want to see their closer coming in. Plus, they have Aaron Loop, right, in their bullpen. Who is their... Yeah, Raisel Iglesias. And then Ryan Tepera and Aaron Loop. Oh, my God. And they have Archie Bradley. Their bullpen's so disgusting. Oh, no.
2 outs.
That's a good swing by Jacob Stallings, though.
Going back on this one.
Man, can't be angry at that. That's a good swing. Jorge Soler did what he needed us to do, though. Comes in, hits a home run. All right, Alex Vesia coming up now. But the good news is, for the next inning, we're back at the top of the order, and hopefully a righty will be coming in. Hopefully they don't bring in Loop. If they do, we are in a bad place. Tyler Wade getting made look silly by Vesia. Great pitch. Blows 3 pitches by him. That's the first out in the 8th inning.
Just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. He's hitting the spots,
Woo.
up the strike zone. Sometimes he
Hit him with the circle change. Actually, I haven't thrown this yet. Boom. David Fletcher, 0-2. Oh, that's just an uncompetitive pitch. Ooh, don't get down, don't get down, don't get down. Let's go, Jesus. Able to make that play. Out number 3, or out number 2. Hopefully out number 3 comes right now so we cannot have to see Mike Trout until next inning. Doesn't get the call. That's not a bad pitch, though. Really good pitch. That hung. We're lucky. Matt Duffy leaves that in the yard, though. Meadows is under it. It's out number 3. Let's go hit. And they go to Aaron Loop. Of course they do. Lefty, lefty, lefty coming up in the later half of this inning.
Now for the Marlins, Ryan Anderson. The pitch.
That's a good swing, though. Get down. Oh, Trout isn't able to make the play. Ryan Anderson comes in, gets on base right off the get-go. Perfect.
Waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field.
All right, come on, Jazz.
Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the
Good
entire
take.
swing.
Aaron Loop has that weird release, man. It's so funky. So funky. Oh, I'm under it. Dang it. Okay. That happens. The unfortunate part is now that we have our top of the order coming up in the 8th inning, we're going to really have to struggle in the 9th inning. Raisel against righty, righty, righty. All right. Come on, Jesus. Good take.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Yeah, just don't get a double play here, please.
That one pulled
Not a
foul.
bad swing, just pulls it foul. Really early on the cutter. The cutter has not very much velocity. Slurve circle change. A lot of nasty pitches here for Aaron Loop. Make us look silly. Good take.
In the dirt.
Get back to first. No biggie. Stassi's able to keep that in front of him. All right, come on, Jesus. Come on, Jesus. All right. Come on, Jesus. Please, please, Jesus.
The pitch.
Okay.
Stays alive.
I mean, listen, we're battling. That's a good swing on the sinker. That's kind of nasty. 2-2 here. Don't need a chase. Good take. Sinker down away. 3-2. Get us to Austin Meadows here. Give us to Austin Meadows with a chance.
Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Gets it through, pokes it through. Runners on first and second for the new man, Austin Meadows, who's actually not terrible in this situation, to be honest. No, we're not going to go pinch runner here. We're good. Austin Meadows, let's see, where's he at? 61-57 against lefties, so I guess he's not great against lefties, but he's not terrible against lefties. Come on, Aaron. Give me something here. Wow, that's a dot. Great pitch. All right, base hit scores the runner from second, maybe, depending on where it is. Good take. I really wanted to swing at that, dude. That slurve looks so fat coming out of the sidearm slot. Come on, Austin. Come on, Austin. No!
To second, there's one. Double play.
Oh, that's literally the only thing we couldn't have happen in that situation. That's frustrating. All right. Well, we're going to have to see Raisel Iglesias probably in the next inning, which is not great. But oh, my God. That's so painful. Please make the play. Rojas makes the play. Mike Trout's out. One scary out accomplished. Let's go. Wow, get the call there. Vesey has been really, really good in this outing, man. Looking to go 2 innings. Plus, this is a really good matchup. Jared Walsh is atrocious against lefties. Great pitch. All right, Vesia, let's go ahead and get Rendon out now and call it a day. And then we have a chance to walk it off. Your Fish has a chance to win it in the bottom of the 9th. What more can you ask for? Plus, in the bottom of the 9th, I know we're going to have to see Raisel, but we have Jesus Aguilar, Jorge Soler, Avisel Garcia coming up. That's a good middle of the order, man.
Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning.
All right.
Angels go down 1-2.
Fair enough. Fair enough. All right, Raisel Iglesias, 2.04 ERA on the season. 27 of 29 in saves opportunities. Let's see if we can make that 27 out of 30. Good take. He has that funky-ass release.
He never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity,
good take.
That pitcher work away.
Soler's really good against righties, right? Yeah, he's not bad against righties. Low contact with super high power. Has a chance to muscle one out if he gets a hold of it. That's fine. We're going to wait for a pitch. That wouldn't have been a bad pitch to swing at, but that's a good pitch. All right, really wish we would have had a lefty mixed in here, but what are you going to do? Ooh, fight that off. Good job.
Right-handed reliever.
Get through. Let's go, Soler. Way to get on base. Did exactly what he needed to do. Pushes it against the shift. Gets on base.
A perfect example right there.
That's a perfect situation. I'm not going to go pinch runner here, but if we get him over to second, then we will bring in a pinch runner. All right, Jesus Aguilar. Oh, I can't be late on that. I don't know if I've ever seen Raisel Iglesias pitch out of the stretch, actually. Oh, my God, I need to crush that. I'm trying to get used to Raisel Iglesias' stretch here. Ooh, I should have gotten that, to be honest. I thought I was going to get rung up. That pitch was way too close to let go. Good take, 2-2. Jesus Aguilar battling here, man. That's all you can get. That's all you can get from your players. If we do get to Rojas here, I think we're going to go to Joey Wendell. Good take, 3-2. All right, look for your pitch. Nope, hits into a double play. Okay, well, darn it. Obviously Garcia now. That's why we gave him all the money, man. Good take.
First pitch, and he just misses. Home team down a run here in the last half of inning number 9.
Good take.
Next offering upstairs.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the
nope, grounds out. Dang it. And your fish is going to go down 2-1 to the Los Angeles Angels. That's my fault, ultimately. I think I kind of blew this game with my lineup selection because I thought Noah Syndergaard was going to be on the mound, and they bring out Patrick Sandoval, who's the lefty, which really put us in a bad place. But it's okay. We'll bounce back. Those trades we made should really, really help us moving forward, especially Austin Meadows. Hopefully he has a good year for us. We need to look to re-sign him, too. I think he's coming up on free agency. But I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, drop it a like and also subscribe. It really, really helps me out, like I said. Feel free to check me out over on Twitch, TikTok, and Twitter. All of those links are down in the description below. Also down in the description below is our affiliate link for Gamer Advantage, which is a blue light glasses. I haven't really told you guys about that here on the YouTube, but be on the lookout for that and more videos upcoming. It's a new sponsorship that really I'm happy about. I'm excited about it. I appreciate you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed yourself. We'll catch you soon. Peace.